Welcome back to Passionate About RC. We're going to do a quick unboxing of the Slash XL5 2-wheel drive Hawaiian. Here's this. It's pretty cool. Transmitter. So what we do in this shop is record the serial numbers for the transmitter and the car as well, so we've got a record for every car that goes out. We also make sure they work before we ship. So this is what happens. Cool. Everything in the box. You get your antenna tube, that always pops off. Bag of goodies, got your DC charger. All these cars are charged, or the charger you get in the box is a DC charger, a cigarette lighter socket. So if you're going to want to plug it into the wall, you need to order a power source. Got those in stock, plenty of those. Bag of bits and pieces of tools. Some little plastic clips for the suspension to raise the springs. Quick start guide, have a good read through that before you start. Straight back into the box. First thing we'll do is pop in some batteries. Obviously make sure you're putting the battery in the correct way. Use decent Duracell AA batteries with a 1.5 volt per battery. Gives you the correct voltage to run your transmitter. I'm just going to record the serial number real quick. It's done. Okay. Pop the shell off. This is what you want to put these plastic clips, they clip into here. That'll just stiffen up the spring, stiffen up the suspension, otherwise you'll find they're a little bit soft. So that'll gives you all the information on these little cards here. Just take note of these little tickets when you get your car. Let's put this antenna tube back on here. They just come unstuck in shipping. Right, grab the serial number of the car. That's that one recorded. Okay, so now we're going to check it. Just going to give it a quick plug in. Just make sure the steering servo and everything is set up correctly from the box. Hold the car up normally. Switched on. Red light means you're in IMH mode. Red light, IMH mode. Low voltage detection is if you're running a LiPo. You can go up to a 2S LiPo on this vehicle. If you are going to run a LiPo, you need to make sure that you've switched this over into this mode, and then the light here will turn green. So just be sure that you've done that. So again, the first thing we'd do is we just check there's enough trim either side of the steering, which there normally is on these Slashes. Never normally much of a problem with these out of the box. But if it's off, we would adjust the servo horn slightly just to make sure you're getting the best of the car. Have a center that as best as possible. And then we'll check the steering. And we're basically making sure for not too much stress on the servo when it's at full lock, which that looks about right. That's perfect. And then a quick check for the throttle response. Forwards, reverse, perfect. That's everything. Always disconnect the battery from the speed controller instead of switching off at the switch as well. That just ensures you've disconnected this battery and you haven't left it plugged in, draining flat, which will ruin the battery. It'll hit 0 volts and you won't be able to recharge it. There you go, that's everything there. Switch the radio off last, and it's ready to pack back in the box and ready to be listed for sale. Thanks guys, cheers.